Hey everyone, it's Dev Typhoon coming at you with another devlog video today. Last week we worked on some enemy models, and today we're putting it together and starting to work with some AI. So for those of you who don't know, AI is of course how the enemies control themselves. They're not player controlled, and so they need to work on their own and be able to think and figure things out for themselves. And so we're going to start with that, and this is just the very bare bones of the AI. Starting with movement and recognizing when the player's nearby and some of the different actions and reactions that they have dealing with that. So first off, I did make a little mini bad guy. He's a little guy. He's just going to be the base Goblin. He's slightly shorter than the player and obviously a lot smaller than our ogre over there. And so he's just a little guy. He's going to be very basic. There's going to be a lot of them around and they'll just kind of run at you. They'll be a little faster than the ogre, but they're going to be, it's nice to have another one. One of the big lessons I learned though this week are axes are very, very important, and how you treat them, especially coming from importing from another 3D software like Blender. You need to make sure those axes are straight. As you'll see here, the enemies are running at me sideways. So I set up the nav mesh for them and made them nav agents, and but I wasn't paying attention to my axes, and so now they run at me from the side, which kind of looks a little funky, and obviously not what I was looking for when it comes to bad guys. Also, the little guy gets really big when I click play, and I'm not sure yet. That's a glitch that I'm going to fix soon. But right now he's kind of cool. He looks like a giant stone golem guy that maybe he's like a boss or something, but it looks pretty sweet. Either way, the guys are following me, so when I get close to them, I made a radius that triggers a bool and tells them that the player is near to target the player instead of a random targeting that I move around near where their anchor is to tell them where to move. So it does work though. When I get in that circle, he follows me, and when I step out of the circle, he lets go. I started with that size of circle, but I made it bigger eventually. And here's more of a final concept for you too. I made some animations in there and was able to get the enemy to walk towards you face first this time. I had to do some rotations and some re-importation. And then he'll also throw punches when you're even closer. So he'll follow you, in this case at like 10 units, and start punching when he's within 5 units. And so I'll easily be able to translate this into a combat situation. When he throws the animation to attack, he'll do an area check to do the damage. You've seen it in games where there's a red, usually cone shape or square, that you have the chance to get out of before they hit you and deal damage. So that's kind of the basics of the AI of what I've been able to do the past couple days. I'm planning to make the animations a little more smooth in transition, as well as start that attacking process where you're able to take damage and you're able to deal damage to the enemies. So it's been a good last couple days, and I hope that you found this a little bit interesting at least, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and this next Tuesday we'll have another video up, so thanks again and have a great week.